everybody, it is Bubs. How are you all doing? So I hope you guys have been well. Today I just wanted to make this video. In fact, I planned to make this video like quite a while ago. I just never really got the chance to. Before we start, go ahead and pause the video, grab a nice beverage or a snack, get comfy in bed like me. So today I want to talk about something bad that we all do to ourselves. I bet it actually hasn't been that long since you did it, and that thing is comparing. I mean, it's bad enough when we compare other people with others, but it's so bad that we even do it to ourselves. And you would think, because it's true, we are all born to be self-centered, we're interested in ourselves, we like thinking about ourselves, we like thinking what we want, what we think, what we want to do, all that stuff. You would think that, okay, we would kind of like steer ourselves in a good direction. Instead, we fill our minds with self-doubt, self-pity, and self-loathing, especially when we compare ourselves to others. We compare how we look, we compare what we have, we compare where we are. I like getting involved with all things in beauty, and I think we can all agree that just depending how we do our makeup, it can make us feel really great, which, by the way, nothing wrong with it at all. So when I see people and they're like mad at themselves and they're upset with how they look, or sometimes they're mad at other people because they want to look that way, and I'm saying, don't be mad at yourself, don't be mad at other people. If you want to be mad at the media for creating this image, this very distorted image of beauty that doesn't exist. As we all know, the media loves to make money off us, every single penny. And in order for them to make their money, they need to make us consumers believe that what we have is not enough. How we look like is not enough. I'm 28, but I've been in that time where I felt like I needed to look a certain way or be a certain way to be accepted. And I think like a lot of people, they're miserable because they're comparing. Whether they realize it or not, they have somehow become their worst enemy, because we're always most critical of ourselves. So many of us, we focus on what we don't have rather than what we do have. We think, as long as I have blank, fill it in, then we'll be happy. And then when you get that, you're like, okay, then so as long as I have blank, then I'll be happy. The question is, why can we not be happy now? No matter how strong, how successful, how pretty, how smart, whatever it is, someone will always be better. What I'm about to say is very, very inspired by Francis Chan. As you can see, this is a cheese grater, and it didn't just appear out of nowhere. Somebody planned for this to happen. It was planned to make with these materials. It was planned to look this way. It was planned to be called a cheese grater. This side you can shred cheese, and then from this side you can make slices, and then I don't know what these other parts are for, but you can actually grate cheese in seconds. I have cheese all over my bed. Now this is a apple cutter, and I got this from my supermarket, and I was really excited when I got this. Thing is, I only like eating apples if it's like sliced and like removed from the core, but we know it takes up like a lot of time. I swear this is not an infomercial, by the way. Imagine how excited I was to have this product, because as you guys will see, look at that, it literally sliced my apple in like a few seconds. What an invention. And like before, it didn't appear out of nowhere. Someone planned for this apple cutter to be made the way it was, to do the things it could do. Sometimes what you get is, oh, but I can't grate cheese. But then the cheese grater is like, what, are you kidding me? No way, you can slice apples in seconds. The moral of the story is, we're all born to be different with our own unique sets of skills. Should a fish believe he's stupid just because someone told him that he can't climb a tree? No, because the fish isn't meant to climb a tree. It's meant to swim in water. If you want to know what I'm not meant to do, I'm not meant to do math. I'm not meant to do anything that's related to numbers. Yeah, there's a lot I can't do, but I'd rather tell you things that I can do. And I can tell you that actually I can be a very good listener. I can be a very good friend. I'm good at creating things. I think I'm pretty good at communicating with people. I would like to think that I'm a good mom. Not everybody are born to be leaders, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. If there's only leaders, things will not get done. If there's only followers, things will not get done. We're all born to be different because truth is, we actually really do need each other. Physically, it's the same. We're made to come in different sizes, shapes, and colors. You are not defined by numbers. You're not defined by your clothing size, the number on the scale, your age, your waist measurement. You're so much more than that. And you're also more than pimples, you're more than fine lines. None of all of this matters if the inside isn't healthy. There's so many different forms of beauty. You know, when someone's kind, it's a form of beauty. I think a lot of people automatically assume that as long as you look good on the outside, then you will be happy. And I think the question is to ask yourself then, why do so many of these beautiful celebrities and models end up falling into depression and drugs and suicide? I just want to say I've never ever had anything against people who get cosmetic surgery. I believe that people should be able to do whatever they want as long as they're responsible for everything. I know a lot of people who have had cosmetic procedures and you know, they're so happy about it. The question is, why do sometimes people get addicted to surgery? Sometimes the problem is within. Fixing something on the outside doesn't actually mean the inside will be fixed. Will you feel confident after getting breast implants? Probably, but it doesn't mean you'll not feel insecure ever again. Self-esteem is a journey. It's something that you don't get overnight. And some days you'll go up and then some days you'll go down. And then some days I'll go up again and some days I'll go down. But hopefully, even though it goes up and down, it's gradually increasing. Okay, so this part is just a little extra part that I wanted to share with you guys. And I just want to show you what my tummy looks like 9 months after giving birth. Okay, are you ready? So even though I have lost all of my baby weight, my tummy, as you can see, is now pretty saggy, and it actually looks a lot better from how it used to look. But as you can tell, my belly button is wrinkly. Today, looking at my body, I'm not afraid to just be open and share this is my body the way it is. This grew and nursed a healthy baby. And you can't see my scar because it's in my bikini area, but that scar was the window for my son to enter this world. All these stretch marks and all these lines, I earned it. If it never goes back to how I used to look before, that's okay. There's just so many more important things in life that matters. You don't have to be breathtakingly gorgeous or, you know, super talented to love yourself. You love yourself just because you should love yourself, not in a conceited way, but in a way that you're able to look at yourself in the mirror with compassion. Don't be your own enemy. Don't compare yourself to others. Why try or want to be someone else when truthfully you suit yourself best? And to be honest, everybody else is already taken. Cherish the you that you are, and remember, nobody in history or until the end of time will there be anyone that will look like you. I've grown to love the 4'10" of myself, every single inch. I may be little, but I know that I have a big heart. I have big dreams. I have a big personality. I go way, way beyond the physical me that I am. Don't compare your achievements to others. Everybody has their own stories. You should let them motivate and inspire you, but you shouldn't let all the comparing hold you back from trying, from continuing. It shouldn't take away your hope. Don't compare what you have to others. The only time you should look at someone else's bowl is to make sure they have enough to eat, and not to check if they have more than you. The question to ask yourself is, what makes you think you deserve more if you cannot even appreciate what you have right now? Don't compare people with others because we're all born to be different. Take them for who they are. It's unhealthy, it's unnecessary, and unfair. As I always say, guys, if you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude.